Perfect. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you all to our presenter, Butel Moreno Emmerich. Butel has worked here at the American Airlines Federal Credit Union for over 27 years and hold designations as a credit union development educator and credit union business development professional. And a couple of fun facts about Butel: he's a cruise enthusiast with over 30 cruises to his name and many more on the horizon. I think there's some coming pretty soon. And he's also known around the office for his keen sense of style, especially his shoes. He's always rocking the designer shoes. So, Butel, the floor is yours. Take it away for us.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for showing up at today's webinar, Enjoying a First-Class Banking Experience. This is a guided tour into exclusive credit union benefits. So sit down, relax, get your beverage. We're going to take off. Again, thank you for everybody joining us. So today's agenda is pretty basic, pretty straightforward. I'm going to tell you about who we are, what type of products and services we have as a financial institution, what things we can provide you to do better in your finances as services that we provide at no cost to you, and some other benefits that we have for those that are already member owners of the American Airlines Credit Union. And if there's anybody out there that is not a member and is listening, we hope that you take advantage of what we're talking about, learn about it, and at the end, decide to take advantage of our recruitment or membership page that we have as well. Sarah.
Yeah, not too far. So for our first polling question today, we just want to get a pulse of the room. Are you a credit union member or are you a bank customer? Butel, I know you're a credit union member. Are you also a bank customer as well?
Yes, as well. But for those out there, just in case, the choices are A for banking customer, B for credit union member, C if you have both financial institutions, or D neither. You may believe that keeping it under the mattress or in the shoebox makes more sense and is more secure. But going back to Sarah's question, no, Sarah, I'm only a member of the credit union.
Oh,
I was
really?
able to come to the light side instead of staying in the dark side, as some people may call it. What about you, Sarah?
I'm actually both. Yeah, I started off as a banking customer and now I came to the light side, like you said. And most of my products are here at the credit union.
All right.
Pretty happy.
Well, thank you for you being also a member owner.
Yes.
Um, seems like the poll has closed down, so please read out the results.
All right, we have our majority, 45% said they are credit union members, and then the rest, 22% said they're both, and then we had a few people that didn't find the polling question. So yeah, pretty awesome.
Good. So
Good.
apparently we have about a 30% of individuals that didn't find the button or that they're neither. So we still got a chance to get them to learn what the credit union, this one in particular, American Airlines, can offer them to enhance their financial wellness. So about us, again, very simple, very straightforward. We are a full service financial institution. That means we do everything. We have all the products and services, or the majority of them, better said, of any commercial bank out there. Some people say that we are better than a bank, but it all depends who's looking at the coin, right? I believe we are, as we provide a lot of reasons why. I'll discuss them in a little bit with you guys. First of all, we're not for profit. That means that everything that the credit union makes in revenue is turned back to our member owners, either on higher savings checking returns or share certificates, or lower loan rates as well, from a auto, a credit card, a mortgage. So our rates, again, are higher based that we are not for profit, so we can return that to you as a member owner, or our loan rates are lower for that case itself. So again, it has advantages of being a member owner of a credit union, but particularly on this one, American Airlines itself. This is exclusive benefits for those in the air transportation industry and their family members or those living in their household. By this, I mean that it's kind of like a close membership, like a club of us that have joined forces in the air transportation. What that means, anybody working on a airline or anybody basically that touches an aircraft of an airline are eligible to join us as their financial institution. We are member owned. What does that mean? So everybody that is a member has a say on our credit union itself. It's a part owner. And remember this, that once you become a member owner, you're a member owner for life. It doesn't matter if you decide to change your jobs, leave the air transportation industry, you are always eligible to keep the account with you, especially that we are so broad that you can do all your finances after leaving the transportation industry anywhere in the world. So again, we're here for you guys and we are 24/7 available anywhere basically around the world. Our vision. I'm going to read this one out loud because I want to make sure that it's given to you the way it's supposed to be delivered. So, for every member owner of American Airlines Federal Credit Union to realize his or her life and financial welfare are enriched as a result of their credit union participation. That's our vision. What does this mean? Basically, what it says that the more you utilize the credit union, either as a savings institution or a lending institution, the more we're able to give you back, the more we're able to enhance our products and services, and the more we're able to enhance our rates to your benefit. As mentioned a couple slides, the more we can give you on your investments, such as savings, checking, share certificates, or the lower we can lend you on our auto, credit cards, and mortgages and other products that we have, just to keep it safe, simple, and straightforward. So that's our vision, and we hopefully you understand it and you're living through it right now. Our presence, as I mentioned before, um, we are nationwide. As you can see in the slide, there's 48 branches all across all major airports. You may be looking at, where's mine? Where's mine? So there's at times just a single one or two or three or up to 14 in certain areas of the United States. And if you don't see yours pointed here, like in Idaho, well, you know what? We do our share branching network. And what does that mean? That we have an extra 5,000 plus locations around the nation that you can do banking through them under our name. So let's say you go to Idaho Credit Union, and I'm using Idaho because I recognize the land of the lay of the land here. So Idaho Credit Union, and you tell, hey, I have an account with American Airlines Credit Union. And if they're part of the share branching, they will be able to do the process for you, savings, deposit, withdraw, or help you with a few of the different financial products that we have. But if you're needing a loan, then you call us and you talk to us online, whichever makes it easy. But at least we give you the facility of the basic transactions being done at another credit union under a different name, but under our flag itself. We also do have, through our co-op and Allpoint ATM networks, over 70,000 locations. Again, some of you have already known this, that if you go to a CVS, to a Walgreens, to a Wawa, a 7-Eleven, a public supermarket, those places carry either the co-op or Allpoint emblem on their machines, and those are at no cost to you. Not only that, nowadays you go to a Walmart, and at the end of the transaction, when you're using your debit card, it says cash back. You're able to get cash back there. It may not be $200, it may be only up to $60, but you're able to get cash. You don't need to carry that much cash because our cards are accepted worldwide. They're a Visa logo. So again, we make it a lot easier. And when I say worldwide, as you can see, we're internationally used. United Kingdom, Canada, Puerto Rico, Australia, Mexico. I've used them in Brazil, in different parts in Africa and Morocco that I've been. So, I mean, they are true international cards. And as I mentioned before, at major regional convenience store locations. And did you know, Sarah, did you know this? That the credit union, American Airlines, has more fee-free ATMs than the major competitors of banking institution, the three major ones in the United States. I'm not going to mention their names, but we do have that as a did you know? Again, about us, who we serve. As mentioned before, we served the airline industry, employees, retirees. So current employees of any air transportation, even though you see here the emblem, the flag of American Airlines, if you work for Southwest, United, Delta, Alitalia, British Airways, any airline that flies into the United States are eligible to become members, and they're retirees as well. So just because you leave the air transportation, like I mentioned before, it doesn't mean that you have to leave or close. To the contrary, you can take advantage and join us still. As mentioned before, the retirees of the air transportation as well. Your family members, a spouse, children, sibling, grandparents, anybody basically living in your household, you should be able to sponsor them or give them the gift of membership, which is something starting at a little age. It could be very helpful, not only money-wise, but to develop their financial skills as well. Mentioned before, we can be with you through your entire journey and through your entire life. It's just a matter of you taking advantage of what we can offer to you is as a financial institution itself. Banking. I know this is usually a term used with other major banking institutions, but we're using it on the term of our products. What you use for banking through American Airlines Credit Union itself. Sarah, back to you.
Back to me for our second polling question. So according to bankrate.com, what is the average saving account annual percentage yield, or APY, in America? We have 0.08%, 0.25%, 0.57%, and 1.13%. And you can just take a lucky guess. This is just trivia. We're not trying to test you guys. It's not going to count against you or anything.
Yeah.
It's anonymous.
We're not giving points out. We're not giving anything for right
Yeah.
or wrong answers. So again, Sarah, which one do you think of these choices is the correct
No,
one?
I don't even think I know the right answer, but if I would have to say C.
C,
Point,
0.57.
yeah, 0.57.
Let's see what our guests
Yeah, let's see
will
what our
will guess.
attendees thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, so majority of the ones who answered, they said A at 0.8%. We had 8% said B, 0.25%. Nobody said C, so nobody agreed with me. And then one person said D, and then the rest of the attendees did not answer the question. So I'm curious to know what this is.
All right. Well, Sarah, and those that are participating, and even those that are not participating in the poll, we still want you to be aware that we are providing some real good information for you to enhance your financial knowledge and then make financial decisions that are best for you. So the national average percent yield for savings account is nationwide 0.57%
Oh.
APY, according to Bank Rates, as we looked it up February the 10th on the weekly survey of the institutions. So it's 0.57, the average savings account annual percent yield in America. Now, Sarah, do you by any chance know what is our rate for our savings account?
Our rate for our savings, not off the top of my head.
Okay.
Do you know?
Of course, it's
Okay.
2.38. Again, I'll repeat 2.38. And if I'm not mistaken, that's about 4 times what the national average is.
Yeah.
So again, one of the reasons why American Airlines Credit Union should be your financial institution as well. None of us works for commission here at this organization. We are member owned. So again, we don't work for commission. We just work for the benefit of our member owners, or like one of our models is, I should say, people helping people. So I'll continue to the next slide. So here's our first product for your financing with us or doing your banking through us. This is what we called, or what I call better, our savings account. Is the umbrella account. Is the account that everybody's going to have with us during their finances with us. Is so basically you open your savings, and this will allow you to have the umbrella to take advantage of all our other products and services that we offer. So, and these savings accounts could be used just for regular savings, for rainy days, for long-term investments, for emergencies, for anything that you see fit here. As you can see in the photo, we have an uncle with his nephew. He's teaching him a little bit about finances and working through probably some sort of account revenue that he's doing for school or project or something like that. But again, it's our main umbrella. Savings accounts, or we call them here share savings. Everybody in the credit union will have a share, and that's how they are member owners. They'll have one of the credit union shares when they open the account. So we also have other sub accounts, which are also savings accounts, as the emergency funds account. People call it that. That way they keep their hands away from it, but it's not necessarily for emergencies, because an emergency can be a flat tire. You don't have the money in your savings, but you know you have it on this account, so you're going to buy a new tire, as tires are not cheap anymore. Or you have a broken windshield and you don't have insurance, etc. Also under our savings umbrella is the share certificates and dream plan, better known out there as certificate of deposits in the banking world. Our share certificates are really good dividend wise or rate wise, as well as our dream plan. Our dream plan is a different type of share certificate that is not closed. What I mean by that is you open it with $25 and you can still put money on it as it goes, is one of the requirements. The share certificate, you open it with a specific amount, and that's it until it matures. With the dream plan, you're able to add on to it. So it's one of the more well-known and thought out savings products that we have because of the flexibility itself. We also offer IRAs, or individual retirement accounts, regular IRA or traditional Roth IRAs as well. We also do the Coverdales. Coverdales, as you can see, are they educational. So again, we have the products and services as the main umbrella for you to save money and get more on your investment. In the bottom, you also see that there is our website or link that you'll be able to, once you get a copy of this presentation, you'll be able to click on it and it will take you straight to our saving products, aacreditunion.org, banking savings itself. We'll proceed to the next one. Another one of our favorite products, checking account. A lot of people don't have checking accounts. A lot of people go through third parties to get their money. Like they get debit cards from their worker, from where they work at, instead of having a checking account and having the money direct deposit into their account. Others get a paper check, and what they do is they go and pay 3% or even more to get it cashed. Well, no, we don't want you to go through those sufferings and that hardship. We want you to take advantage of our product, one of our checking accounts. We have different ones, which I'll mention quickly here, and then later on, I'll cover within more details on it itself. So we make it convenient because once you have a checking with us, you have a debit card. Again, that gives you access 24/7 worldwide. It doesn't matter where you're at. You can use your debit card through the phone, online, in person, etc. So some of our checking accounts are the Ascend, Priority, Flagship, and the U checking itself. Free checking services that are included on these accounts, just so you know, and I'm just going to go really quick because you're going to see them on the next slide. Direct deposit. And did you know, Sarah, did you know most of our members who enroll in direct deposit with the credit union going into their checking accounts get their payroll deposit 2 days early? So if their their payroll is on Thursdays, we will credit their account on Tuesday, 2 days before. That way you have access to their funds. Our debit cards are contactless. Nowadays, I know more and more people are using that way of payment, contactless, or way of dealing with businesses itself. Again, it's also chip enabled technology, which is more security towards your card itself. And once again, we have our website in the bottom, AA Credit Union Banking Checking. You'll be able to see more details as we progress on the presentation. Plus, you can go on your own time when you're after this later on. You can sit down with your spouse or your better half and say, hey, saw this webinar. Let me see what they're offering and what they can do for us to benefit us as our future financial institution itself. And as promised, and as I said, we were going to have a chart with our checking accounts, and here's a checking account comparison. The one that we offer the most to our members because of the benefits to them is the priority checking account. What is the benefit of it? Well, if you have an account at another financial institution, you're probably not getting paid anything, just like you're probably not getting paid on your savings. And we are paying 238 on your savings and its percent yield. So in the checking account, we're doing something very similar. In the checking account, we will pay as long as you have direct deposit of $250 coming into your account. The money is available. So $250 a month. Once it touches, it's yours to use. We just want the process to be in hand. We will pay you 0.40 annual percent yield up to $5,000. Anything beyond the $5,000, it'll drop an amount to 0.05%. So we just want to make sure that you're aware of that. Because we pay so well in our savings, maybe you want to put the difference of the 5,000 in your savings account. Because again, you'll be getting a better return. But if you need to keep a certain amount of your checking account that you want to always have there for quick access through your debit card or check writing, etc., you can do so. We offer you direct deposit, overdraft protection that you can do, and other unique products and benefits that our subject matter expert, when you sit down or you call them, you can work with them on it. There is no foreign transaction fees on purchases only. There's some qualifications, but again, you will get that information when you talk to a subject matter expert. I'm going to move to the other ones rather quickly because, again, the one that we offer the most is the priority. The Ascend checking, that is a checking for those that in the past has had Bruce checking account experiences. So they had issues, they closed the account for negativity or some sort of a deal. So there's no fees on that one if you have direct deposit of $250 or more. And as you can see here, which one has benefits and which ones don't have. The next one is our premium checking account, which is Flagship. And even though it sounds fancier than priority because it says premium, on this one, you have to keep $750 every single second of the account. If not, you're going to get a fee. So again, this is for people that may be thinking, well, I have over $5,000. I don't want to put it on a savings account, even though it's paying more. Let me open a secondary checking account, the Flagship, and I'm going to get 0.25% annual percent yield on that. Again, it's your choice if you don't want to get the higher dividend on the savings, but we're giving you an option of having a secondary checking, even though you can have a secondary priority, but you need to maintain all the qualifications as well. And last but not least is what we call our student checking account, the U checking account, our young adult account, anywhere from 13 to 25. So again, there's no monthly service fees on that one. It doesn't make any dividends. It has other features as well. So hopefully this quick overview, and you can always go into our website, acreditunion.org, for the banking services. Did you know that we also have a small business banking? So for those people out there that have second jobs, second hustles, they do business from their house, they bake cakes when they come from work, and they have some sort of a business, we also have that available for you. So they include savings on your small business account. You have lending for vehicles, equipments, line of credits that you can use to grow your business as well. We also offer credit cards under our Visa logo as well. And we also do real estate loans. If you grow big enough that you want to open your own locale, we can help you with that. One of the features, or did you know, is that our business account allow 100 free check deposits. When you compare with other institutions, that's quite a bit. And 100 free paid checks each month. That being said, and when you compare with others, they will charge you probably after the first 25, and there's a fee. In other institutions, with us, up to 100 free check deposits and 100 free check pays. You get the better of the benefits of both worlds. We also, as I mentioned, we are worldwide, basically membership based. We have a mobile and online banking services. What does that mean? We're available to you 24/7 anywhere around the world. You have free online statements when you do online banking. You can verify your balances at any time of the day that you feel like it. You can set up recurring transfers as well. You can manage your debit and credit cards. What is that? Well, if you want to turn off or turn on your debit card or credit card because you misplaced it, or you just don't want to have it active because you're traveling abroad and you don't want to have your debit card active, you want to have your credit card, or vice versa, you have that power. The mobile app, you can get it through either our iPhone or Android stores, or Google Play or iPhone store itself. And again, you can use it for 24/7 transactions. You can transfer money, you can do bill pay, you can pay your coworker who pay you lunch today. Or you can do mobile deposits. What does that mean? Somebody gives you a check, you can take a picture. Once you take the picture, you complete everything needed on the screen, and that way you're already done your deposit. So again, it's a good feature. It's in anywhere around the world. Also wanted to let you know that our American Airlines Credit Union app has a rating of 4.7 out of 5 on both Apple and Google Play stores. And we have over 100,000 downloads. So that means that either a third or more than a third of our member owners have this application. So if you don't have it, as you're listening to me, go ahead and do it. It's pretty simple. Again, you go to the Apple Store or to Google Play, and you're able to do so. Sarita, any questions that we may have, or something that we can wait for a little bit later, as we're halfway on the show? I want to make sure that we have enough time to cover everything and for questions.
I do have a question. So they said you mentioned direct deposit before. Do you
Mhm.
have to work for American Airlines to get the early, get your paycheck early, or can you work for another airline? Can they work for Delta or United and receive that paycheck early as well?
Correct. No, you don't have to work necessarily for American Airlines. As long as your company does ACH, which automated clearinghouse, which is the process that they send the funds to us, and they tell us when they want it to be credited to your account. So they send it to us. And as I mentioned, they say, I want you to credit their account on Thursday for this amount. We are taking the ability of saying, no, we want to give them the money ahead of time. We're going to do it 2 days before. So no, you don't have to work for American Airlines. You don't have to work for any airline itself. You can work for LSG SkyChef. All I know, you can work for ABM. You can work
Mhm.
for Allied as long as you're a member owner. No, it could be any of those companies.
Awesome, awesome. Yes, I love getting my paycheck on Wednesday, ready for the weekend. So we have another question,
Mhm.
and keep if you and attendees, you can keep inputting your questions. We'll be answering some more later. Interesting question. Although our accounts are insured up to 250,000, what would happen if the credit union and our account, what would happen to the credit union and our accounts if American Airlines ever went under or was sold? So I'm thinking this person is referring to the credit union, if the credit union went under, or if they're
No,
asking
what
about their funds.
basically what they're and please correct me in the Q&A where was asking this. If American Airlines as a airline itself goes under, what happens to us? What happens to be that we are our only proprietorship. American gives us their name to be their financial institution. But if something unfortunate was to happen to American, that it was bought by somebody else or went under, we stand alone as a financial institution itself. That being said, American has been longer than we've been in business. We don't think, even though in the past there have been rumors about it, but currently what we hear on the state of the airline is that we're getting, or they are getting bigger and stronger. So what just entails to us that we will get bigger and stronger as a financial institution.
All right,
Hopefully that
thank you.
answers. Mhm.
Yes, thank you, Patel.
All right.
And that's all we have for now. Yeah,
All
I
right.
can.
I'll continue for time's sake. Borrowing. This is one of our best features as well, the borrowing piece, because we will tell you honestly if you really want to take this loan or not. We will work with you before we put you in another debt situation. So, Sarah?
And here is our third and final polling question for you guys. And this one is a multiple choice, multiple answer. Which of the following products do you currently have with a bank or credit union? And you can answer more than one. A, credit card, B, auto loan, C, personal loan, D, mortgage or home equity, E, student loan, or F, I'm debt free. Butel, what do you have? What do you have? I think you
On a,
have
per-
more
on a-
products than I do.
yeah, on a personal basis, I have a credit card here with the credit union. Of course, I take advantage of all their products and services that they offer. I have a mortgage, which is one of the biggest tickets you can have in any financial institution. You know, our mortgages we keep in house, so it's not like we ever sell them. And that was a feature that sold me on it, on having that particular uh, product with us. In the past, I had an auto loan and a personal loan, but fortunately, I'm working towards the F. I'm debt free. So what about you, Sarah?
Yes. Well, I'm fortunate enough where I don't have student loans. I do have a couple of savings products here. I do have a credit card with a bank, but hopefully I can get that auto loan soon so I can get a new ride. But let's see what our attendees said.
Correct.
Alrighty. So big majority, 54% said they have credit cards, 15% says that they have auto loans, 31% said both C and D, they have personal loans and mortgage and home equities, and then 23%, congrats to them, they are debt free. Nobody on this webinar has any student loans, and looks like 10% did not answer the question. So
That's okay. Well,
yeah.
I want to say this, and I believe, correct me, Sarah, you said 50% said they have a credit card with us.
Yes.
Okay, that's because they're taking advantage of our great rates. When you compare
All right.
what you have in your wallet, that is not American Airlines Credit Union. And again, I want to make clear, American Airlines Credit Union credit card, you're probably paying a high interest rate. Again, this is not a sales pitch or anything like that because we don't work by commission. We work for your financial wellness. And our lowest credit card out of four that we have, it starts as low as 12 and a quarter. based on our website, 12 and a quarter. And our highest rate is 18%. So even our highest is still lower than any of the credit cards other rates, because they're anywhere from 25 to 33, and even more if they are predatory lending itself. So this is one of the advantages of being a member of American Airlines Credit Union. And there's a bunch of other perks, but because of sake time, I'm going to continue here. Okay. Credit card. Oh, look, as I mentioned, you see, this is live, so I'm going ahead of the game, but I apologize. So our credit cards, either you're looking for earning points, because a lot of people like the perks, and we understand that. So we have cards that offer you perks as well. We have cards that have zero luxury or zero perks. So, and that's what I have, because I want the lowest rate possible. We have, again, the perks are rewards, just in case somebody, I'm not relating exactly. As I mentioned, I have the low rate. There's our newest one, the signature card. Is the cashback. You get up to 2% back in cash. There's the starter card. That's somebody that is like in college and wants to start their credit history. They can do that. There's people that may not have the best credit score out there, may be bruised. So we can help them with a secure card. What is this? So let's say you have $500 in your bank, and we can put that against your secure credit card. That will be your limit. And as you grow your history with your credit card, we can then say, okay, let's move up this individual once they apply to a starter, or to a low rate, or to a rewards, or to a signature. So again, all our credit cards are Visa logo. So they are accepted basically worldwide at the majority of the conveniences, major convenience stores out there in the world. And again, you can visit and learn more about these at our website, aacreditunion.org/credit cards. Something that, did you know? I want to make sure that you're aware. None of our credit cards have a transfer of balance fee. What does that mean? Let's say you open the credit card with us and you want to transfer the balance from that higher interest to us. We're not going to charge you for that. Most credit card companies will charge you anywhere from 3 to 5% on balance transfers. And very quick, some people may say, oh, but this is the one that has my most credit history. We're not asking you to close it. You can keep it open. That way you keep your credit history, and then start the foundation with us, grow it. And then in the future, if needed, either it's going to close by itself, or you can close it out because you have enough history with us. We'll continue to the next slide. Auto loans. This is the one that most people that is a member owner of the credit union has and seek. Like Sarah said, she's going to seek for a new car loan pretty soon. And I know she's going to take advantage of our rates and our discounts that she may be able to qualify for. So we not only do auto loans, we do overall vehicle loans. I want to make sure we are aware of that. What's the difference? The difference is the auto is for cars, the vehicle is for boats, airplanes, RVs, ATVs, jet skis, etc. So we have all those. Even though we're only mentioning one of the products, we have vehicle loans for that itself. We also provide value-added services besides our competitive rates itself. So as mentioned, we can also help you refinancing your car, because you may have a good equity in your car, and you can use that equity, which is the car rate, which is lower than a regular personal loan, to pay out other debt that you have at higher rates itself. So that's a way of you saving money itself. When you're buying a used vehicle, the credit union will give you a free vehicle history on those most pre-owned vehicles, as long as they're in the system. Some of the value added services we can offer you, or GAP, or guaranteed asset protection. That's an insurance that covers you in case you have an accident and you owe $18,000 on the car, and the insurance says we're only paying 16. Well, that will kick in and take care of the difference, whatever that is. And again, our subject matter expert will explain to you with details the coverage. There's a cost for that, but it's a lot lower than what a dealership will provide you with. So again, it's probably a third of what the dealership is going to try to charge you. Extended vehicle warranty, we also offer that. And again, we do it probably at a third of whatever the dealership is doing because we care for you. You are our owner, and we want to give you the best financial services possible. And one that is dearest to me is credit life and credit disability, which is basically pennies to the dollar. If you were to fall at work or you fall at home and you cannot work, and after 30 days, your credit disability will start paying your vehicle. If unfortunately something happens to the owner of the vehicle that they pass, this insurance will take care of that and not put extra burden on their family. But again, for more information, more on this, feel free to go to our website /auto, visit our branch or call us and we can give you more information. One of our subject matter experts will do that. Here's a benefit for those that unfortunately, as mentioned before, have bruised credit. Their credit score is a little higher than the norm. We will still lend you on that, but we want to help you. So and I'm going to give you an example here really quick. Let's say we approve you for your vehicle and unfortunately you're getting 14%. You say, wow, but it's what I can be affording. So as long as you follow one of the 5 dots down here, no late payments, auto payment, sign up for online statements, carry full coverage. All our vehicles must have full coverage. And you don't have no deficiency on your car itself, like title and suspense or something. The first year that you're paying at 14%, you complete all these 5 requirements, we will lower that rate 2%, saying that then the next year you pay 12. And the second year you do the same. On the third year, we'll lower it to 10, etc. There is a base floor that we will have to follow, but it's way lower than the rate that this person is going to get. So it's still helping him or her a lot. But again, more information, our subject matter expert will help you on this. Consumer lending or personal lending, basically. We offer every single kind of lending. And the most important thing is that we have no prepayment penalty. In none of our loans, there is no prepayment. A lot of institutions are locking you for that term that you have to pay within 5 years, the loan, not before, because if not, they charge you a penalty because they'll lose out on the interest. We don't do that. Again, we have personal loans, consolidation loans, share certificate loans, share secured loans, line of credits for education or non-education. If there's a disaster in your community, we are there to help you out. Feel free to come to us and we will try to assist you with some funds to get you off the ground. We also have fast fund loans. If you're short 1 week and you know you're going to get paid in 5 days, so in between, you can ask for that. We'll help you. Student lending. We can help you in any type of career, airline pilot. We can help you with that, studying to be a pilot. Feel free to reach out. Our subject matter experts will be able to assist you as well. Home loans, everyone's dream, American dream, like they say. Everybody wants to own a house. The better part of this, and quickly, is, did you know that the credit union does not sell their home loans? We keep them always in-house for the term of the loan. That means when you need something or you want to do something different, the credit union is there for you and not for you to say, oh, no, call this other number. They'll help you with the servicing. So we do regular loans. We do jumbo loans, which is over $675,000, if I'm not mistaken, the loan and above. We do home equity line of credits. We do primary. We do non-owner occupied. We have ARMs, adjustable rates on mortgages as well. We do refinancing options. You can refinance. You can modify the loan with us at even a lower cost. It's not here on the list, but it's something that we also have available for you as our member owner. The conveniences of very low fees, if any, on any of these products. So again, reach out to us at our website, Home Loans, or call us. One of our subject matter experts will do this for you. We also, something that a lot of people are taking advantage It doesn't matter their age. It doesn't matter which credit score qualification they have. They take advantage of this, our financial wellness solution. And most of it, it's at no cost to you, most of it. And I got to make sure that you're aware of this. So the first one is our flagship financial group. These people will help you with your future financial planning, your retirement planning, even education for your kids. Instead of doing a Coverdell that we offer regularly, you can do a 529, as is known out there in the industry. They can help you with that. They can help you for long care planning. If you become older, you become ill, and you need to go into some sort of housing, or you need a long-term care itself, we can help you create that plan. The distributions, insurance planning as well, in case something was to happen to you, not leave the burden behind. And that way your family can take care of everything that you leave behind, and then probably something that you want to leave. Feel free to call that number there, 877-832-6334. Scan the QR code, send us a message, and one of their subject matter experts will reach back to us. This is the other part. This is the financial wellness department. The other one was flagship financial. This is financial wellness. All this is a subject that it's one of the resources to help to achieve your financial goals, many of which are complementary to our members. The best way to explore this is by visiting our website, aacreditunion.org. Want to highlight our free credit monitoring services through the Navigator and the Wellness Checkup. You can do your credit score monitoring through our website. When you sign on into your account, you're going to see it on the right side. You can see your credit score there. And through these services, you can see further in and create a wellness checkup for yourself. That being said, let me move this slide over. Sorry, there you go, moving the box. And this is what it looks like a little bit. It's a little different when you do it on your phone. It's usually on the right side. So that's what your credit score it is. There you can get your credit report as well at no cost to you as well. You can see increase, you can see going up or down. The reason why itself, again, feel free to do so. This is the Navigator. It's at no cost to you. You can log into it. You can do different exercises, not only you, anybody, family member itself is at no cost. So again, it's enhancing your financial knowledge for you to have a financial future brighter. Okay. Again, the financial wellness has at no cost financial counselors in English and Spanish. They will help you clean that bruised credit. They will help you get out of debt some way and fashion, as long as you follow the plan they create for you. And they are also supporting you through the process. They give accountability to you. We praise your giant steps that it takes. And we have a lot of educational and seminars and webinars like this one that can help you throughout the year. Just go and visit us at our aacreditunion.org. If you want an appointment, again, you can call this number, 833-346-9355. Email us, and somebody can visit with you through WebEx or in person, because they're only here in Texas, but they'll do WebEx anywhere around the world with you to help you with this process as well. So want to make sure that you're aware of this, and some of incredible member stories that they thank us for the way we help them get their financial future enhanced as well. So we're going to the benefits recap because we got about 9 minutes left, and I want to make sure that if we have any Q&As sitting out there, we can help you cover those. So being a member owner, and again, if you're not, this is the reasons why you want to become a member owner of this. We have competitive banking solutions. So we can help you with any type of loans that you have, or how to save money to enhance your return on it. Continue financial wellness advocacy. We have that at all branches, or again, you can call us, reach out to us. Subject matter experts can do that with you. We are at your job, basically. We are at basically every single major airport in the United States. So again, as I shown you before on the map, we can be there for you when you come from your trip, before you go. We can help you with that. Or again, we can help you through WebEx at any moment. You can share your benefits as a gift of membership with your family members, those living in your household, co-workers that are there on the air transportation industry. Not only that, once you share this benefit, and I'm going to cover this in a couple of slides, probably further on. If not, I want to tell you right now, if you refer somebody and the account is open, you get $25 and you can do up to 10 a year. So if you're a member, your wife is not, and your 3 kids are not, open accounts for them. That's $25 each. Once the account is open, you get $100, as easy as that. And you can do 10 a year. Again, we're one of you. We smell the jet fuel. We live through those moments. So we work for you. We're here for you. We have new hire loans for flight attendants, mechanics. We have for pilots. We have payroll assistance, as we mentioned before. We have the emergency loans, as mentioned before. You know, you get different loyalty discounts for being a new member, for having direct deposit to your checking account, for having had with us loans in the past and that you pay them on time and everything else. We also give you discounts. As mentioned before, disaster loans, we never were ready for these, but they happen. Mother Nature comes through and we're here for you. And also we have notary service at no charge to you. Did you know that? You can come to us as a member owner and we can do notary service for you at most of our branches. I would suggest call ahead of time to make sure that the notary is there. That way you don't waste your time going there. Next. Okay. So what we're doing here is for those that by any chance are not member owners yet and are thinking about it, why not take advantage of this? All you have to do is with your phone, scan this QR code. It's going to take you directly to our member account application. You complete it there. And in the bottom, it's going to ask you for a promo code. So for this webinar, we are allowing you to use promo code B as in boy, D as in David, 4412. And this will credit your account the first $6. You may say, $6, but it's the opening to a future financial world to you for the convenience and the benefit. If you don't have a smartphone that you can do the QR code, go to our website, call us, visit us at we work for you at acrediting.org. Let us know you watched it. Let us know what you're looking for, and we can help you with that as well. Here is our different offers that we have. So if you were to either scan the QR code or go to our website, as it says here, creditunion.org offers, you will see the different promotions that we have. You can call in as well. And I'm going to go really quick through some of these, just so you know. Again, you can earn up to 0.5% adjusted in your loan if you have direct deposit into your checking account and you maintain it for the loan for the life of the loan. And you can get 0.25% off for becoming a member, a brand new member for the first 90 days. So you can put those two together and you get 0.5% off. Or if you're a member already and you had loans with us in the past and you have direct deposit to the checking account, we will be able to adjust your loan 0.5%. We can only do 2 offers. The other offer that we have is for those savers out there, those that like to save money and get a good return. We have a share certificate, a 1-year share certificate, 12 months, that you can start with $1,000 and you get 5.12 annual % yield on that certificate. But if you want to take it on a shorter term, make it 6 months for $1,000 or more, that one is paying a little more. That one is paying 5.5% annual % yield. So again, if you want to save money, it all depends on how long or how short of your term you want to do, from 6 months, a year for rates above 5%. We have even longer share certificates up to 5 years. Those rates are a little different, but again, reach out to our subject matter experts. They can help you open a checking account now, and we'll give you $25 once you complete a $25 debit card purchase within the first 60 days of opening the account, we'll credit that to you. And another 25 if you set up your direct deposit with us to your checking account. So basically you're getting $50, 25 for setting direct deposit into your checking account, and $25 that we will credit back for the first 25 spent on your debit card within the first 60 days. As I mentioned before, the refer 25, give the gift of membership itself. Take advantage of that by visiting there. And we have 3 minutes to spare, about 2.5, Sarah. Give it to me. Tell me, what do we want to cover?
Speed round.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have a couple of pretty good questions we can get through really quickly. Someone's dream count matured. They want to renew it, and they need to change their monthly amount from $25 to $100. And can they make that change at a shared location?
No, unfortunately, that's going to have to be at one of our local branches. You have to bring your maturity notice, or they can look it up at the branch, and you tell them if you want to keep the dream plan, as you mentioned. If they mention, they can keep it, and then they'll adjust as well the amount itself. Or they can call our 800 number, and they should be able to assist them with that process as well.
Awesome. Perfect. And we have a mortgage question. I have my mortgage with the credit union and I love it. I was told that they will never sell it. How is that possible?
How is that possible? It's very simple. Because we keep those services for our members in-house. Not only it helps the member, it helps us as an institution or organization to maintain that money in-house. So it helps us return to them on better rates. So because we keep the loan with us, we are essentially growing thanks to them, and we're able to pass the benefit in better rates in the savings side, or lower rates in the lending part itself. And that's by keeping it in-house.
And does Flagship Financial Group, do they assist with will planning or estate planning?
Yes, feel free to call them. Feel free to set an appointment. We have not only here in the Dallas-Fort Worth, we have in Chicago, to my understanding, we have in the Northeast itself as well, in the Southeast. We have another one, I believe we have one in Oklahoma and one in California. And I think they're thinking of hiring another one for the Phoenix area as well. So feel free to call them. They'll be able to assist you, guide you, or point you in the right direction, and most essential, at no cost to you.
Okay. Last
What else we
question
got?
we have.
Okay.
Can charges on the credit card provide alerts upon usage to my iPhone? I think he's asking, like, is it possible to do like credit card notifications? Maybe if you swipe your card, or at some place, it's gonna send you a notification to your phone, like you just spent $25 at this place.
You should be able to set that up as well on your credit card, because it's done in our debit card. So the other day I bought something online, and within a minute I got a message. Hey, did you do this transaction at Sam's? And I'm like, online? And I'm like, yes, the why. So if not, they'll close the card for your protection, and then you have to reach him to clear it, et cetera, et cetera. But yes, there's ways to prevent fraud in your account. And again, talk to one of our subject matter experts itself, and they'll be able to guide you to the process of either turning it on, turning it off, on how to set it up, and if there's any liabilities or anything like that. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Doug, you should be able to change it in the settings, maybe. And if not, you can call the 800 number and they'll be able to help you switch on
They'll walk
the
you through it.
notification
Correct.
features. All right, it is 2:02, Butel. We should wrap it up. On
Okay.
behalf of Butel, myself, and the credit union, thank you so much for investing in your financial wellness by spending some time with us today. Remember, you should be receiving the email to fill out the post-webinar survey, and that's where you can request a copy of today's presentation. If we didn't get to your question or yours is a little bit more personal in nature, the survey allows you to request a credit union representative to contact you. We also have a YouTube channel where you can view previously recorded webinars, including this one, which will be uploaded early next week. So please stay safe, healthy, and happy out there, and let us know if there's anything else we can do on your financial journey. Butel, any last words?
Of course, of course. Thank you for attending. Thank you for staying with us. As Sarah mentioned, if you want a copy of the deck of the presentation, say it on your survey, please follow us on Facebook. Make sure you like us. Make sure you follow us. Make sure that you're there engaging with us as we engage with you. That way you can get the latest notifications. We are on Instagram, formerly known. We're X, so X as well. And again, feel free to go to our YouTube site, subscribe, like, and get notifications with that. That being said, thank you so much. Stay healthy and stay safe. Take care, and we'll see you on our next webinar next week on Thursday. Sign up. Thank you so much.